Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to PonyTonite. This is the show where 5 friends get together and talk random topics of discussion with your favorite brony personalities for your amusement every single Friday night, 10 p.m. EST. Today I'm joined by Wuten, who is our special guest. He's a Writefag from /MLP. He's been on the ride, as some may call it, for a very long time. So I've heard through the grapevine.
Never any right.
30 years I saw in the chat.
30 years.
30 years.
30 years.
30 years back in World War II.
Back in my day. Back in my day. Yes. Writefag on /MLP. Do fanfic readings on your channel. Worked with Obob. A bunch of other people. Seems like a cool dude. I think Obob recommended you, actually.
Obab?
Obab. Scribbler. What were you calling her?
She's no longer British. What? Oh, baby a triple? Obabble a triple?
I called him Obama.
Yeah.
Obabble a triple.
Obabble a triple. But yes. So Wuten, I asked this to all the wonderful guests on this show. Why don't you take me back to the very beginning when you discovered the dumb horse thing and when you decided to start creating content for it?
All right, so we're going to wind the clock back till early fall 2011, right?
Oh, man.
So I was really long. So I was into creepypasta, specifically as a real life thing. I'm into information security, cybersecurity, all that. I'm going into that as a career path.
Yes.
And one of the YouTube channels that I followed on my personal channel was this channel that showcased different viruses and whatnot and how to get rid of them and how to deal with them. And one of his website things that he had was if you were trying to access the admin login page or something like that and you put in a wrong URL, it would put up all this corrupted text and specifically pictures of the Ben drowned creepypasta.
Oh yeah.
So it was pictures of Ben, right?
Okay.
And they were moving across the screen and everything. And so I got curious about that because he linked to the story. And I read through that and I spent months on that. Just reading up on the entire mythos behind it and everything. And eventually I came to realize that, oh hey, there's a forum for this where people are collaborating and bringing together theories and data and stuff. So I got into that. And the first thing that I noticed when I joined the general area of the forum was that there was a thread on that forum that had over 500 pages. It was the largest thread in the entire website. And it was the My Little Pony thread.
Oh my god.
And it was literally the subtitle said, "I'm a grown man, why do I love this?" And it was all this season 1 stuff. And just briefly getting into season 2 at that point. And so I got curious and I thought, you know what? I'm going to check this out. And so I watched the season 1 premiere, like a lot of people back then used to do.
Yeah.
And I thought, that's pretty interesting. And then I marathoned the entire thing in a week.
That's what everyone says.
It was I want to say it was that Spike episode where he gets all greedy and stuff and starts growing into the giant dragon. I can't remember the name of the
Secret of My Excess. Is that right?
That's
right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That was literally that week. I marathoned the entire series,
dude.
And then
that's when that was airing, is what you're saying.
Yes,
dude, that is fucking insane. That's fucking insane.
Wow. That's OG, man.
So that's how I got into the fandom initially.
Only 2011 bronies.
Only 1990 ponies remember.
Yes. Okay. So that's OG, man. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
So
I've been around.
So when did you start making content? When did you start browsing /MLP? Tell me about that.
So, let's see. I think it was January 2012 was when it came around. Yeah, about that time. Because I had browsed 4chan previously for things like /TG. I was into tabletop gaming and stuff. Me and my friends back in high school, we played a lot of Dungeons and Dragons, and we would come up with scenarios from /TG. We would pull things from that and just sort of play with that. Right. But this was I was getting into MLP a bit, and I noticed that they had a MLP board, right?
Right.
And it had just popped up like that week.
Right.
And so I went onto it, and I even remember this. It was the initial announcement message and the apology from Moot saying like, we should have just created this when you first showed up.
Yeah.
And so basically, I went on there and I lurked on Strange Life in Equestria, something like that.
Yeah.
It was green text story fanfics and all that stuff. And Flutter Rape, Rainbow Dash.
Flutter Rape.
All this.
Say that so casually.
Rainbow. I remember Rainbow.
Yeah, so I was talking to Briss a couple days ago because he was saying that he had read some of your old shit. And I was like, I have no fucking idea like who this guy is or what he's done. And Briss was telling me this Rainbow Dash thing. And this was around before what's the current
Anon
thing?
and Equestria.
Right.
Anon and Equestria.
And he was explaining this to me, and I thought it was the funniest fucking thing. Like I just
It is.
I just
It was.
I can't that so okay, so you're on /MLP and you're lurking in all these threads. So did you you started contributing to them, obviously.
I started contributing to them
Yeah.
as anonymous.
Right.
Initially. Like I would post like short, one post, maybe 2 post long, just one shot, one shit things. And then all of them decided to combine into Anon and Equestria. And this was the first thread where we really started getting together and making stuff. And I believe I was the first or second contributor on that first thread as Wuten. So that's where it came.
And then your name bagged.
And now Anon and Equestria is a shit thread.
Yeah. Well, it's had its ups and downs, I'll be honest. But I still go there from time to time. I still lurk. I mean, I don't post nearly as much as I used to because I'm not writing, pretty much. I wrote a lot back then, and I've slowed down since. But it's still fun to lurk and read the stories that people post from time to time.
I remember reading back in the day, like, what is it, Colors of the Rainbow?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember reading that like a long time ago. I don't remember anything about it, but I remember reading.
He was very drunk at the time.
Wasn't very good.
As often is.
Busy fapping too.
Okay.
I was fapping, I was drunk, and I don't remember anything.
Yeah, that's usual. That's the usual fare. It's all right.
So,
But,
while you were writing in these threads, did you like writing prior to this? I know the format of these green text stories and such are not obviously like traditional literature, but were you doing any of that prior to this whole pony thing? Were you interested in writing? Were you writing a lot in school? Or?
I was in writing classes in school, so I was doing a lot of creative writing as part of my education.
Yeah.
So, this really gave me the chance to sort of ease into green text writing, which was very different from the style that I was writing at the time. It was very, very simple in comparison, but and it was also in a perspective that I usually don't write, which was second person at the time.
Yeah.
But from there, I decided to, after my initial 180,000 word story, Sonic Boom.
Whoa, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. 180,000
That's
words.
fucking crazy.
As green
Seriously.
text.
That's
Green text.
Green text.
180,000. But after that, I decided to change it up a bit, make it more prose-based as sort of the basis. So it was green text. It was in green text format in second person, but it was much more like a formal writing, sort of like what you would find in like a short story novel or something like that. So
right.
that's where that.
So you said earlier you haven't been writing. Why is that? You feel you've written enough. You're like, fuck it.
It's harder now than it was way back then. I've been busy with a lot of stuff in real life, especially with this internship thing that I'm doing here. But I'm wanting to get back into it. But I found a lot of it's a lot easier for me to do voice things, fanfic readings, comic jobs, all that, because there's sort of a supply and there's a supply and demand for that sort of thing. You have fanfic writers who are already inspired to write their own material, and then they present it to their audience, and their audience thinks, I wonder what it would sound like if such and such person read this story. And so that's what I do. So it's a supply and demand thing, and it's a lot easier for me to do that than to sit down, especially with a lot of noise that I have with me nowadays, to sit down and write a story. It's a lot easier for me to do voice things. I do it.
I mean, I totally get it. I think it's more easily consumable too, to a lot of people, right? Just listening to somebody read rather than
kids don't read anymore today.
I know. I mean, I hate reading. I really do. I don't like.
You're not.
I never have. You know.
I think everyone, to a point, loves reading, but for some reason or another, they either can't find the time to actively sit down and read something, and that turns people off to like reading fanfics in proper format.
Yeah.
But with audiobooks, I mean, you can just put the earphones into your ears and like work around the house as someone's reading you like Brave New World or something.
Yeah, some saucy fix, you know? Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, there's some fucking horses. Yeah.
Horses fucking.
I admit it, I go to sleep.
What more do you need?
Fucking horses where?
Yeah. I read it before bed, but I also find readers are a lot more, they make a larger impact a lot of the times, because the FOE, Fall of Equestria series, it started off listening to Scorcher's audio reading. When that ran out, or someone, he had a really deep voice. It was really nice. When that ran out and I moved above him, and I started reading it myself, I couldn't help but read everything in his voice.
Yep.
They leave an impact.
They leave a big impact.
For sure.
I really hope it's not Josh Scorcher.
No, not Josh.
No.
Not that.
He's got
fucking
I was gonna say.
I don't know. He's got a really deep, soothing voice.
Was it Art Attack?
So,
he's got a deep, soothing.
Wuten, you said you were interning earlier. Where are you interning at?
I am interning at, oddly enough, the Department of Education in Washington, D.C. That's my internship for the entire summer.
So, what do you do exactly at this internship?
I develop software. I'm part of the knowledge management division.
That's fantastic.
I do a lot of in-house stuff. So I do, let's see, what can I tell you?
Tell us everything. Tell us it all.
There's a lot of stuff that's under NDA that I'm not allowed to talk about. But basically what I do is I make things that the department uses to sort of ease the workload on the higher-ups, basically. So that's what I do.
So let's talk about this horse fandom thing, because you've clearly been in it for a long time. A very long time. 2011. And, for myself, I came into it 2014, and throughout the last year, it's not quite as interesting as it used to be. And obviously, a lot of people who get into the fandom, they tend to treat it like it's some kind of religion or some kind of retarded,
fucking cult.
Yeah, as for yourself, you've been in it for so long. How active are you in participation? Are you still uploading videos regularly? Are you still really into it? Are you keeping up with season 5? Or are you just kind of like, fucking whatever. I'll check it out whenever I get to it, and I have other shit I'm worrying about right now.
It's a little bit of column A and column B, really. On some weekends, I will be absolutely swamped with things I got to do, and I won't be able to watch the episode until like Monday or Tuesday. But I do try to watch as many episodes as I can. I still haven't watched Princess Spike yet.
Don't.
I've heard that it's
don't.
But yeah, pretty much every other episode I've watched and at least somewhat enjoyed. But as far as
Sheldon, I don't mean to interrupt you, Wuten, but try to add Corp back.
Oh, sure. Who's hosting?
I'm hoisting.
Okay, you need to add Corp Rocky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But lost my train of thought. As far as content goes, I mean, I'm uploading pretty consistently nowadays. As far as audio plays go, I have a lot of things that have the voices done. Mm-hmm. However, due to scheduling and whatnot, I have a guy that does my background music, and he's working on his own things, and he's working on my stuff passively. So once he gets his stuff worked on and finished and all that, he's working on like at least 50-minute long project, but it's supposed to be really good, so I'm looking forward to that.
That's really interesting. That's really interesting how you get other people to do your background music for you, whereas most people will go look for royalty-free music, or they'll use whatever. I do occasionally do my own searching for background music, but at that point, a lot of people are, I'd say, better at it than I am when it comes to organizing and transitioning music between scenes and stuff. And also this guy that I work with, Gudia Serenade, he has this massive library of things that he can just pull from, and he actually works in radio, so he knows his stuff. But he's got a lot of stuff that he's working on at this time. Yeah. So I get my stuff done, and then I hand it off to him, and then he gets it done. Then he sends it back to me. I create the video, create the credits, all this, and then I post it up. And about one or two things, like major production things per month, is typically the schedule for that. And then a lot of just random readings between that.
You gotta do anything fun at BronyCon?
Oh.
Are you going to BronyCon?
Yes, I am, actually.
Right.
Yeah, Mr. Chris.
Are you going to drink with us?
Yeah.
MLP
Are you going
Fatty
to drink with us?
So what's going to happen
Of course he is.
is my internship ends on Thursday, the 6th of August. We have commencement for this internship program on the 7th at, I think, like 2 p.m. And then it ends at like 3:30. And then I'm getting into the car, packing up all my I'm literally loading my stuff in to this truck that morning, and then driving to Baltimore, and staying with a few voice friends of mine, and going to BronyCon. It's going to be lots of fun.
Yeah.
Going to HorseCon.
Yeah.
Going to Otis.
Are you gonna get drunk with us? Is that the question? That's the question you gotta answer.
What? Am I going to drink with you guys?
Are you gonna drink with us? Yes.
Well, are you guys going to the ML party?
I know
Yes,
nothing
maybe.
about this.
You know.
Depends. It depends on what's going on at the time.
I'm in the dark.
Most likely.
I don't even know what it is.
What day is it?
I need to look that up actually.
Look, this motherfucker doesn't even know what it is.
If y'all go, you'll see me there, and I will likely be drinking out of a dildo.
Out of a dildo?
Out of a
Yeah.
toy cock?
Dang.
I have a
horse
friend.
cock, right? Yeah.
A toy cock, yeah.
It's I have a friend, Anon Pencil, right? And she writes her own fanfics and stuff on 4chan, but she also cosplays, and she'll be going to the ML party and bring a hollowed out dildo that she can fill with shots, and we'll be taking shots out of that. So that'll be interesting.
Brixie's horse. Gotta like you fill it in and then it can squirt.
Oh, it's the size of her arm. It's the size of your arm.
It can,
Yeah.
So it's kind of like Twily's.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Twilight's massive fucking horse cannon.
Alcoholic. It is canon.
It's
Oh,
not canon.
It is totally canon. Shut up.
You guys are no.
It's canon.
It is.
No,
Yeah, see?
it's not.
We got you outnumbered, buddy.
That's. Oh, yeah.
Hey, if there's any people, if there's any people in this who are going to the /MLP party in this chat right now, and you have some like connects for some Molly or other drugs, just go ahead and
It's a good thing.
and go ahead and just put your name down in there and a contact, and we'll talk later. Thank you.
Are you trying to
Also-
support drugs on a podcast?
Yes, I am, and also because I'm in Canada, I don't know anyone in the U.S. But for Wuten here, because if you're paying attention to the chat, if you are, we're going to be doing that soon. So make sure you put them in the fucking chat so I can. And I apologize for the awful looking screen you're looking at right now, but this is what happens when Corpulent goes to a con and says "fuck you" to the podcast and does his own thing. So, my apologies.
It's okay, Corp.
Oh, Corpulent.
You got a fucking text document right now. What the fuck are you looking at?
That's my thing. The missed questions, man. I got the
This is
chat.
podcast.
And,
A text document.
Professionalism,
This is the
ladies and gentlemen.
podcast. Welcome.
A text
I
document.
actually, if you wanted me to do
Well,
it, but
Hey,
since you
someone
got-
say my name.
no,
No.
No, you're drunk. Go to bed.
no one said your name.
All right, let's get back on track here. Wooten, aside from writing, aside from computer security, what other hobbies do you have, man? What do you like doing on your free time?
I usually like go out drinking with friends.
Okay.
Aside from that, video games. Got Steam.
Of course.
I've actually been playing a lot with my roommate. We've been playing Dead Island, and I actually haven't played that game yet. So it's a lot of fun just to set aside like 2 or 3 hours to just go out, kill some zombies. It's a lot of fun. Just to chill out.
So you like to go out and
But,
drink? Do you like hitting up the clubs at all, or are you kind of like the more traditional bar kind of thing?
I like the more traditional stuff. I'm not really much into the club scene, but yeah. I mean, just across this, I think I was mentioning this earlier. Just across the street, they've got a place. It's pretty nice. Got $5 burgers at happy hour. I actually, I went there the other day, and I got this. I can't. There was this guy who was doing this animatic thing, and he was looking for voice actors. And I was looking at this script, and it was completely awful. And so I talked with people on Skype, and I was just like, I am not nearly sober enough for this. So literally, at like 5 p.m. on like Wednesday, I went over to this place across the street, and I just had like $20 worth of whatever they would give me. And I came back and I recorded for it. So,
Fucking right.
That was-
I got a question.
Sure.
You said you're doing an internship right now.
yep.
That implies you're also going to school. What are you
Yep.
studying, man?
I'm studying computer science with a focus in cybersecurity. So, a lot of security stuff. This is actually kind of out of my comfort zone because DC is like this huge city, and they've got metros and all that going everywhere. You either take the metro or you walk somewhere, pretty much. Or
Where
you
are
take
you from originally, man?
the boonies.
The boonies?
The boonies of Arkansas.
Oh,
Arkansas,
nice.
yes.
Arkansas,
Ah.
right? So literally, all around where I am, where I actually live, there's trees. There's trees everywhere.
Fluttershy everywhere.
Just like in Jordan.
Fluttershy everywhere.
Computer security. So, did you get your Security Plus? CompTIA? You into any of those certs? You looking to get any of those?
I'm looking at all those. I'm wanting to at least get into my senior year of college first before I that, which I'll be getting into this fall. So yeah, I'll be getting into all options by then, and yeah, entry level positions in cybersecurity in Arkansas is about $75K, so it's pretty nice.
Oh my god, that's
Oh my
almost
God.
6 figures.
It's
Damn.
almost six
Almost,
figures,
but
yeah.
you're not quite there, Wooten. You need to work on that.
Almost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not quite neck and neck with Corpulent.
Yeah.
My company could sure use some help with that.
Well, you know my contact information. You can hit me up.
Well, I'm not a hiring manager over there.
Yeah,
Well, then don't
Yeah.
fucking say it,
Yeah.
Corpulent. Don't mention that.
We get hit
Christ.
because of fucking CNN and shit, man.
CNN, the news outlet.
Yeah.
The fuck?
They air these certain documentaries. And shit happens.
Right. CNN.
Yeah. Anonymous doesn't like us.
I prefer
which is,
CBC. None of you know.
we're on the hit list.
Fuck all you.
How do you protect against something like that,
I
man?
hate all you.
Well, I mean.
Okay, so
as far as-
I keep getting DDoSed, man. I need some help. Fucking.
You gotta get They actually do have protection for that, but
But here's the trick.
large
I don't want to
sum.
pay money. So what do I do?
That's a big.
I can't help you there, unfortunately. I do not have the resources nor the tools to do so.
Damn it! Fuck. There was this case. So a couple of days ago, I'm at work and I'm on Skype or whatever on my break, and I get added to this random fucking room, and this guy's like, "I'm gonna straight up fucking DDoS you," and I'm like, "Do it," because I'm on a mobile. I'm on LTE, right? So I'm like, "Okay, go ahead." So he's like, he gets my IP or whatever because I'm logged in at home, and apparently he does it. I'm not sure if it went through or if it did anything. But then he's like, "Oh, you faggot! You're on mobile. I'm gonna DDoS your phone."
Well, good
I'm
luck
like,
with that.
I'm like, "All right, man, go for it." And he's like, "Huh, that," and then I went on my break, right? Or I went back to work. So I come out my next break and I check, and he's like, "Oh, that faggot left. Haha, I fucking DDoSed his phone." I'm like, "Oh, come on, fucking guy."
Yeah, DDoS and phone don't work unless you take down the actual ISP,
Right.
and that is
Right.
very hard to do.
Jesus.
So then you're taking out you're having to take out like an entire
Cellular like network.
multi-county area.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Pretty much.
Like that's just insane. You'd have to be Lizard Squad.
Wuten.
Right, face?
Wooden, how did you come up with your cutie mark? I'm very interested on your beautiful OC. Very sexy OC.
I do like your
Beautiful
OC.
OC,
Yeah,
Mike.
it's fantastic.
Tell me about
a little
that OC.
spaghetti cutie
Yeah.
mark.
Yeah, the spaghetti.
Okay. Okay. So back when I was first writing, there were these things. I'm assuming y'all are familiar with spaghetti stories, right?
Of course.
I love spaghetti.
Okay. So I did my little variation on that, where so in Sonic Boom, as a background for this, in Sonic Boom, Anon and Rainbow Dash get married and have a kid, right?
Yep.
It's very
course.
cringeworthy looking back on it. That being said, the scene where she's pregnant and giving birth, I had Anon place his hands to help guide the head out, right?
Yep.
Oh God.
And as it was coming out, he
God.
pulled it, he guided it out, and it was a meatball.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Right? now that being
my
said,
God.
it was like the floodgates opened,
Oh.
and the entirety of Equestria was drowned
Covered in
from spaghetti from Rainbow Dash's
Beautiful.
vagina.
Beautiful.
Fin.
Rainbow Dash vagina
That is-
spaghetti.
that is-
I like it. Yeah.
That's perfect.
And that, my friends, is how I became, in the Skype chats for Anon and Equestria, the King of Spaghetti. That's where the name comes from.
And it's a title that you deserve, because only a true spaghetti lord could come up with that sort of
Yes.
story. Right?
Yeah.
That's right.
It was-
Okay.
it was
All hero.
certainly a thing that happened.
So let's get into some audience. We're gonna
Questions?
questions. So Rex says, "If I may," which don't say that. Ask your fucking questions.
Please never say that.
I have a I have a question for Wuten and the PonyTonite crew. My question is, what is your favorite fan fiction and or books to read or recommend? And let me answer first. I don't fucking read. I'm not a nerd, so there you go. You guys can
Books are for
do this.
eggheads.
We need a fucking air horn or something right now. I don't read. Beer. All right. I guess I'll answer next.
Yes, go ahead.
My favorite actual story to read was Brave New World in high school. That was a very enjoyable dystopian novel for me to read, and I highly recommend it to anyone who enjoys that genre to check it out because it's a lot. It's a lot of very good stuff.
Huxley?
Aldous Huxley. Yep.
Yeah.
That's one hell of a name.
Yeah.
For fan fiction, I like, what is it? I think it's White Wine is the name of the fan fiction. It's about rarity. It's a human in Equestria, sort of, well, not really human in Equestria, pony and human world sort of fan fiction.
Sounds awful.
And as for actual books, I like, what is it? Animal Farm? Yeah, that's a good book.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah,
that's a good
classic.
one. That's another good dystopian.
Can I go next?
No.
Okay. In escalation is on the PonyTonite channel. And my favorite books are really Tolkien. I'm sorry, Tolkien.
That's okay. Tolkien's good.
Hey,
Tolkien, I'm sorry.
here you go, man. Our reading of that is perfection. It's perfect.
Yeah, it
Corpulent's
is.
right. Go check it out.
And then you
Yeah.
have me. I don't read.
You don't read, Rocky?
No, I don't read.
I
Anything
would,
fucking creepy pastas, but that's it.
my favorite actual book would be 50 Shades of Grey.
Of course
Shut
it
up,
is.
you
No.
dumb, stupid idiot.
That's thematically consistent with your
Twilight
character
fanfiction.
fate. It's perfect.
No, okay. It would probably be like the Sharon Draper book series, or it could be the Red Wall series. And for fan fiction, I don't think it's a surprise to anyone that's listening to the podcast. Followed of Equestria, Project Horizons. Yeah. But 50 Shades of Grey is it's a decent book. You should probably go read it. It's a
50
shitty
Shades of
movie.
yeah, 50 Shades of Grey sounds up your alley. You know, the quality's shit, but it makes money. That's like that's you in a nutshell.
Okay, next question. Sam Welsers, why is your name so shitty? He asks, what was the first pony video you watched on YouTube?
Oh. Okay. Probably specifically. Do you guys know Odyssey Eurobeat by any chance?
Yes.
Eurobeat Brony?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Evil Enchantress, his remix of that, his Eurobeat remix of that was the first pony sort of media that I consumed. As far as pony videos go, the first season premiere of MLP.
I mean,
was the
yeah.
first one.
Yeah, and it was on YouTube, right? You watched it. Yeah, that counts.
It was on YouTube.
Yeah.
This was back before they started pulling things from YouTube, right?
Yeah. The big
Not imagine
cull
such a world.
of 2013.
Yeah.
Well, sometime.
Sheldon talks like he was there.
Well, I know about it, so
You
That's
knew
that old man.
I've heard about it many times.
Really?
The Crystal Ring wants to know, Wooten, what is the best ship?
It's a terrible
Titanic.
And
Actually, the Hindenburg.
Anon X everyone.
Yeah,
Literally anyone.
That is-
literally
yeah.
anyone X Anon. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's pretty good.
Chat's glitching.
All other ships are shit. It's true to say that now.
Why are on Bonbon ones?
You're an
I think
autistic
one of the few
fucking
can-
loser.
That's-
You support this shit.
Just-
For the show, horrible for the fandom.
They have a scene in tomorrow's episode where Bonbon is staring at Applejack, and I'm assuming it's gonna be her ass, and Lyra gets all upset, and they have a little couples fight.
Oh my god.
That's cute.
That's kind of horrible.
I'll have
I'm
some
not gonna
fapping
lie.
material tomorrow. Perfect.
Yes.
Okay.
time
Team Address wants to know, Wooten, should they remake Baywatch with a Palomino? I think it means Pamela Anderson.
Palomino.
Palomino.
No.
I don't know who that is.
No. No.
Just like they shouldn't remake Independence Day without Will Smith.
Hasselhoff or
Shell-
bust.
Sheldog, you know?
Yes, Mike.
You know Baywatch, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I've heard of it. Yeah, I haven't watched it.
You're too young.
No, I've had many opportunities to watch it. I just chose not to.
I'm on my fourth cider, guys.
Sheldon is more of a Days of Our Lives fan.
It's true. It's true.
Actually, like the Golden Girls.
That is a fucking
yeah,
good
that's
show.
true.
You shut your fucking mouth.
Well, it
You
kind of
dumb
is, to be
fucking
honest.
faggot. Okay, shut your goddamn
I will
mouth.
see. It's all right.
It's a great show.
Hey, Sheldon, which
Betty
of the
White
Golden
is-
Girls would you like to fack?
Shut up.
If
We're
you
moving on.
could fact,
Okay.
Trick
would
question,
you
all of them.
fact?
Smart man.
I like Sex in the City. It's my favorite show.
That's a bad show.
Hey,
AJ
Rocky, I bet you're...
the Mighty Gamer says, Wooten, have you ever been to any other conventions of any kind? I'm assuming
I
he
have.
means excluding BronyCon.
I have, actually. They have this convention in Arkansas called A2F, Arkansas Anime Festival, and that's up near Fayetteville. That's the northeast corner. That's literally like you're going up to the little corner just outside of Missouri. That's where that con is. I've been there 3 times.
Yeah.
And then just this spring, I was at Planet Comic-Con in Kansas City, which is the 3rd largest con in the entire U.S. There's, I think that's San Diego Comic-Con, Dragon Con in like Florida or somewhere. I don't fucking know. And then Planet Comic-Con in Kansas City. Those are the 3 biggest.
Nigulent Brony wants to know, would you violently rape Rarity to save her life?
Oh.
I know I.
Yes.
There's
Oh, good reason.
Trick question with that's a trick question because she's worst pony. No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm
Good
sorry.
man. Good man.
I can't.
You're
I
right.
can't, man.
I can't disagree. I
Not
can't.
violent.
I like her. She's
Udi's gonna fucking hate me if he watches this.
Fuck.
Udi's gonna fucking hate me because
Yeah.
Rarity's his fave.
Rarity's real,
But,
guys. She's gonna see this.
Oh.
Don't worry.
well, she already has.
Okay, David Reese wants to know. So how did he come in? It's like I'm a proxy. Like you're not here, so he's referring to you as he, even though he could say. So how did Wooten, or how did you? He says how did he? Very weird. So how did he come in contact with Obab, Gutiu,
Gudius, Gudius Serenade, Obab Scribbler, and whoever. Okay, so I was actually part of a briefly. Bogal Bronies was having a casting call for an audio play they were doing of Crisis Equestria, which is this fanfic that came out long time ago. Back in, I think they were looking back in like 2013. But yeah, I got the role of narrator for that, and back then we would do Skype calls to sort of hone our voice acting ability and being able to read from a script and whatnot. And what we would do is we would get, actually late at night when the kids were asleep, what we would do is I would host the call, and usually it was Gudius, Emogak, and like a few others. But we would go and we would read Klopfics, and we would sort of hone our abilities to read through that while trying not to laugh. Specifically,
I know it's
trying
impossible. It's so hard.
Yeah, it's so hard.
Fucking hard.
Yeah, but we would go through that, and we would hone our skills narrating just anything, literally anything. And that's sort of where I got my idea for my podcast that I ran back in like 2013, 2014. Not running it now because I'm living at home. I don't need to read that shit while people are asleep. But yeah, I met them through that. And then once Obab Scribbler started running her auditions for No Place Like Home, I auditioned for that, and I got Griffin's various Griffin voices, so I'll be voicing those. And then I met her through that, and then we really started working together, me and Obab, when she voiced Octavia in Bravest Face. So that was her and I first working together on a project. Like,
right.
Just-
But you've known
so-
her for quite a while, clearly. You've done a lot.
I've known her since mid 2014, just really knowing her. But we started really working together in fall 2014.
Wutillian, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So, Waddley, can you say my name, please?
What?
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 You're saying this in a really weird manner. It sounds
Corpulent-
like you're masturbating.
No.
Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
In a hotel.
No, there's a good reason for this. There's a good reason for this.
How do you want me to say it?
I just correctly.
Corpulent brony.
He did it. Okay, good. So you can say it. Okay.
Yeah.
No, there's a video. It's a reference to a video. Never mind.
Bullshit.
Oh, I thought you were just.
No, he did a video with
Just got
really
done.
drunk.
He just got
I
done
think he
fucking
just
coming.
wants fapping material.
Yeah.
did a video with OPAP Scribbler, and my name was in it. And
Oh,
I think that was you, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Cop Brony?
No,
Remember?
no.
Yeah, I got the video.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
Corp. We know you
So,
just wants to fap.
Crash Knuckles wants to know any writers you'd recommend.
That depends. What do you want to read, 4chan or actual fanfics? Because I can recommend both. Green text wise, I can recommend Folding, Mandroid, Gatorbait, Aether,
Slazord.
especially his early stuff. That's just off the top of my head. And actual, well, non-green text stories, I can recommend. Non-green text, I can recommend Brony stories. Aether's actually got a few of his stories that aren't green text that are pretty good. What Must I Do? I think Diaries of a Madman is like the longest fic in the entire fandom. I think it's like 1.7 million words, and that's a Human in Equestria story.
God almighty.
But if you want to read something, you can read that.
If you really like reading and you have
you
literally
really like reading,
and you
you can
literally
read that.
have no life,
Yeah.
no friends, nothing.
Spoiler alert, I will never be making an audio play of that. Oh
Actually,
my god,
I
that's
think
too much
Fallout
work.
is longer. Now that I
No,
think of
it's
that.
not.
Is
It's
it
not.
not?
It's not. Project Horizons is not longer than Diaries of a Madman, because the thing is, Project Horizons, it's in multiple like parts, right? Like,
Yeah.
and the combined word count of all of those is less than Diaries of a Madman.
Oh my god. Who wrote this?
What must I do?
Madman.
He's a madman.
Yeah, I guess so. That's a
And
lot
he-
of work, man.
That's a long story. I've read all of it myself, and I narrated the first chapter, and I said no, no more. I couldn't do it. It was too much for me.
I wonder how
Anyway.
many people would get through the entire thing, even if you did it in audio. You did it in audio format. Like,
I have no idea.
It wouldn't even be worth it in terms of like viewers and retention. And
I
things
know.
of this nature. Like no way.
No,
Fuck that.
it's not.
Okay.
Also, as far as Clopfics go, I can recommend Max Breezy's Milking the Milkmare. That's pretty good.
Ooh.
Baby.
Oh,
I
baby.
actually did a reading of that. Yeah, pretty much anything that I've read and like narrated and put up, I can recommend those because they're all pretty decent. So, yeah.
I'd like to
If you read 'em
apologize to Wuten. I'm sorry, man.
For
Huh?
what?
It's okay.
Confused with Reverb.
What you do now?
Well, see,
reverb.
see-
Oh, getting
Reverb,
it conferred with
Brony.
Oh, actually,
Wait,
that
what
goes
happened?
into the
What
thing that I was
happened?
talking about earlier with my facial hair, right?
Oh yeah.
So, Reverb and Scribbler are both going to BronyCon, right? So, the only thing distinguishing myself from Reverb is that he has an Australian accent and I have an American accent. That is literally the only distinguishing factor. And he has a bit more of a curling. He has more curls in his hair.
Well, who has the bigger
But that's
dick?
literal.
Who has the bigger dick?
Well, I ain't trying to pass no levels here, but I'm Irish Italian, so I don't
He's
know.
got your beat reverb.
Hey, it's got an Italian sausage.
You heard it here,
We
folks.
should probably have,
You heard it here.
Potato flavored.
Goody-
Hey, in
Goody went
BronyCon, you
to,
guys can put them side by side and see.
Yeah, Cortland will be right there.
Because what, we're gonna do is since BronyCon, we tried to get a panel on there, like all of us narrators and whatnot, and they rejected our panel.
Oh,
Not
they
even
rejected our
surprised.
panel.
Not even
What we did,
surprised.
what we're going to do
Yeah.
is I tweeted to Obab and everyone else, hey guys, we should play Cards Against Humanity and record it at BronyCon. And I actually did the at BronyCon thing to tweet it at them.
Right.
And they said, no, not during daylight hours. And literally in the Skype chat, Scribbler was talking to all of us in like all caps saying, they rejected our panel. They can't tell us what to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to get somewhere at the con. Astro Brony is going to be bringing, who's another reader, Cards Against Humanity, like the original box for
Yeah.
Cards Against Humanity.
Right.
And we're going to be playing it and recording it. And ain't no one going to do shit about it.
Oh, baby.
And I actually feel really sad.
You know what-
I actually feel really sorry for Scribbs because it'll be her first time ever experiencing that game. She's never played Apples to Apples or anything like that before. So this is going to be a learning experience
Yeah,
for
she's-
her.
What?
gonna be here for a while,
Hey, what
right?
hotel are you guys staying at?
I'm not sure about anyone, literally.
So wherever you guys are staying, because this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna rent out one of their conference rooms and do a live podcast there because we got rejected too. But you
Okay.
guys should make a video, rent out a room. I hear they're really cheap, and just tell people to go there if they're fans, and you can get a bunch of
Okay.
people to. Yeah, you guys should think about that because Bob's
All right, I'll
pretty,
pass the word
pretty.
along.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe if
I
you
think she
guys are
just hit
serious,
50,000
Right,
subs.
right.
No.
If people
if you
would
guys are
people would
serious
show
about
up, dude.
trying it, we could probably work together and maybe get a better deal at a room or something.
Well, we'll see.
I think they might not let you have too many people in a conference room though, because wouldn't that break fire code? Wouldn't you only be able to have like 27
Well,
people?
they're not
or
going to
so?
get like
It depends on the
hundreds
size of the
upon
room.
hundreds of people.
Yeah, it's not.
Well, I don't know. It is so Babel a triple.
Light it on fire and find out.
See how many people make it out alive.
Okay,
Lock all the doors.
Let's keep this going. Vital Datch wants to know, Wooten, what would you have been, or what would have been your second choice instead of MLP fanfics?
I honestly have no idea.
Probably the
Done.
creepypastas or something.
Probably creepypasta, to be honest.
Yeah.
I was really into just reading them on my own. Like previously I had read Been Drowned and all that. Actually, you know what it would have been? Probably it would have been analysis things, like actual factual technical stuff for Been Drowned, like decoding all the encrypted messages and stuff, explaining what things meant in the videos and all that, all the mythos behind it.
Yeah.
That's probably what would have happened.
Oh, shit.
That would have been cool.
So
I would have.
Yeah, I would have watched that. Are you kidding me?
You picked the wrong path, man. Should have went that
Yeah.
way. Okay, the Crystal Ring wants to know, Wooten, what is the strangest thing that you've ever come across on /MLP?
I know exactly what this is. It was the Krusty Cunt Rainbow Dash. That was probably the weirdest thing that I ever came across on /MLP.
Rainbow Dashes, crusty cunt flakes.
There's a lot of things that I've seen on 4chan and /MLP.
That's great.
Probably got to top it.
Yeah.
To be honest,
I was thinking the Pony Cum Jar project or that.
that was
Dig at
not.
that, yeah.
Nah, that's nothing.
That's
nothing.
pretty disgusting. But
That's impressive dedication. That's what that
it is
is.
impressive. It is impressive, but it's also pretty disgusting.
To what end? You know?
So Sam Welsers wants to know, what's your least favorite Brony website?
PonyTonite.com.
All of them. All of them
All of
except
them.
for /
All of them.
No, he hates /MLP. All of them. They're all bad.
All of them. They're
There are
all
no good
shit.
ones.
He's
Yeah.
the worst site on the internet. It won't feature us, so
EQD is pretty
Fuck those faggots.
fuck you, Seth.
EQD is too much of a. It's okay. I might be going on a bit of a rant here.
That's
So,
fine.
EQD.
Let's do
EQD. Okay, it's literally the only place you can go to get big in the fandom, right? So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
literally the only answer you have. And if they don't like what you got, you're gone, right?
Yeah.
Horse News. They tried to be like the Onion of MLP.
Yeah.
Didn't work. Developed into shit posting, sort of. I still go there from time to time.
Horse News is
I enjoy the occasional article, but
Compared
a lot of
to
it is
Equestria
just
Data.
in drama and all that other shit.
Mhm.
Slash MLP, it's gone down over the years. I liked it initially. Pony-chan, shit.
Pony-chan is
fucking-
shit, yes.
They're all gone. They're all gone.
MLP-chan tried to be slash MLP, failed, nothing. 8chan,
Phone. Yeah.
sucks. Trixie sucks.
Go to
I mean-
bed, Seth.
I mean,
better.
it tried. I mean, it's trying to be another Chan, but it's got some content, but more or less, it's just
Ugh.
eh.
Yeah.
No one goes there. That's the thing.
Right.
It's a lot of
They're all shit. All of them. They all suck.
Except for Equestria Confidential.
Shut the fuck up.
It's
It's your
Seth's
number one
source for
horse.
horse.
Shut up.
I mean,
Oh,
Seth did say that, but okay. The Crystal Ring, Wuten, how did you acquire such a majestic mane?
I grew it
How
out.
did you do it? There. Simple
let's
answer
see.
for a simple look. That's perfect.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. I literally what it was is I decided in 10th grade, sophomore year of high school, I want to get longer hair, and so I did. I
it doesn't
told
get any
my
more
hairdresser-
complicated than that.
Yeah, it doesn't really get much more complicated than that. I mean, I told my hairdresser first that I go to get a haircut. I'm just like, I want to grow my hair out and I want it to look good. And she was just like, okay. So we fixed it up, and I did style it. I did straighten it briefly from 11th till 12th grade,
Why'd you
and
stop?
then stopped because it was not good for my hair. Because what my hair is, it's very thick. It's very thick hair, and it holds in moisture. So what it would do is I'd get out of the shower, and it would take me like 2 hours to completely dry my hair. By that time, I'd be at school, so I wouldn't be able to flat iron my hair, which is what you would do to straighten it. So
Wouldn't that damage your hair, though?
yeah, that's what it
Well, if
would
you
do.
fuck it up.
If you fuck it up, and I was
how many
fucking
pounds
dumb.
how many pounds of spaghetti a week do you need to keep your hair styling?
I'd say about 3 bowls,
Is
about
that-
yay big.
Is that dry pounds or what?
About yay big, like we can see you. Like, oh, about yay big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
about yay big.
What you should have done is you
You
should
could
have
just assume. You could just assume. I'll leave that up to the imagination.
viewers.
About yay big.
what
to
you
all
should have
you-
done is you should have showered and straightened it like the night before. That's what I did in high school. But now I don't really have to worry about it because I don't have any shit going on in the morning.
No one
So-
cares about your plights, Rocky. Shut up.
Fuck you.
Okay. Red Pony wants to know: would you fuck the horse pussy?
That's a loaded question. Because if I say yes, I'm a horse fucker.
Yeah.
But if I say no, I bring shame upon all of 4chan.
Much shame.
Corporate
Oh.
will hate you.
Well, you got to pick one.
I gotta pick one. Can I say pastel? Right?
Yeah, me too.
I will the pastel horse,
Yeah,
not
me too.
not the real horse.
I'm down with that.
I mean, I think that's
yeah.
implied, but you know.
No.
No, that's not.
Corpulent goes to like horse ranges.
No, that was that Celestia guy. Holy
He
shit.
tries to get
Yeah,
on the
man,
stage
that story,
like
dude.
he did
Holy
for-
shit.
That was
Oh,
really
that guy,
cool.
man.
Apparently, he sounded so blissfully happy when he was telling the story.
Okay, he did. He was so into that. Snake Eater 1215 wants to know: what do you guys think of the React Reasonably threads?
What?
Oh, I haven't really looked into that. to be honest.
I've never
can't-
seen of this. I've never heard of it.
I can't form an opinion on that because I have not seen enough of that to form my own opinion. I can assume, and I think it would be, all right. I mean, but I don't know, to be honest.
Isn't what they're going for mild by the name of this, by the sound of the name? React, like, what was it normally or whatever?
React Reasonably. So I'm assuming it's like they
just
post shocking
stare at-
things and you
They
need to
stare at the
react.
screen.
I don't fucking know.
Because
have no idea.
I don't naturally like go, oh my god, or like animate myself.
Whoa,
like,
this is
back
just
to exactly
bonkers.
Like you're
murder.
making
So
some
it was-
reaction video.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was just
right.
me
Yeah.
looking at the screen, watching
Right.
riveting.
What's the point?
I feel ya. I feel ya. Okay, Kate Bug, I have a question. Wooten, what is your favorite pasta to make / eat? Now,
that's actually a good question.
for myself, I'm a fargle man. I love fargle with some pesto, maybe some Alfredo sauce. That's always very nice.
That's pretty
yeah.
good.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
you know.
Let's see. I have 2, actually. It's a tie. Just good old-fashioned spaghetti with a... I actually have a special blend that me and my dad came up with.
Oh yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Spices and stuff to use for sauce.
Oh great.
right?
What is
So
it? I'm curious.
I can't. It's
Is it a secret? Family secret? Oh, that's too bad.
It's a secret
secret.
family
Are you gonna?
recipe.
Hey,
It's
how
only
about
between
this?
me and him.
Hey, let's meet in the middle here. How about you make us some at BronyCon? Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'll
if I can
guess
get
the
the stuff-
ingredients. We'll make a game out of it. It'll be fun.
Okay.
Make a game out of it,
If I
yeah.
can get the stuff
drinking
together
game
for it, if I can get the stuff together for it, I will definitely try. So
I will take you to Publix together and we'll get the stuff. Whatever your equivalent is there.
one hell of a
in that
date.
area.
Oh man.
this is
Subtle,
gonna be,
Corb,
this is
that
gonna be
was
one
subtle.
hell of a con.
He just sneaked right
But
in there.
it's a tie between that and then pasta with pesto, which is actually something that my mom makes.
Yes.
And
Mwah.
it's bow tie pasta. It's bow tie pasta, and it's got like
Yes.
garlic,
Oh,
all this good. She won't tell us what it is either. Like she won't tell us how she makes it. But I know that distinctly. I taste garlic and butter, but there's some other spices in there, and I can't pick them out.
It's my breast milk.
That's what.
But
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
it's really good stuff. I can't get enough of it.
That's great.
Really good.
Those are my 2 favorites.
Wrong Gnome wants to know, Wooten, if I may, this faggot again. If I may, he's doing it on purpose now.
Fucking
to
shit!
piss me off.
Stop it.
What is your favorite chat group and why is it Flutter Rape? Thank you.
What?
I actually have a lot of favorite chat groups. One in particular that I actually keep the notifications on for because I just get spammed with so many messages because there's so many people in other group chats. I just
Yes.
keep it to where it notifies me if my name's said, pretty much. But the main chats that I keep that for are project chats that I'm running. So specifically Sonic Boom, Daring Douche, and like 3 other chats that I'm a part of. Those are secrets, by the way. Don't.
Shh.
But
You didn't hear them here.
but the other one that I keep notifications on is the narrative chat because I always see people that I know asking for roles for things,
Right.
and you never know if one of the roles that they ask for is something that you can go for, and all of the people in there know what you sound like. So literally, you can say, "I want this," and they'll say yes. So I don't even need to worry about recording an audition, recording a intro or anything. I can just say, I want this part, and they'll give it to me. So that's one of the main reasons I keep the notifications on that chat. So I do enjoy all of the chats that I'm in, but that's the one in particular that I keep.
You should join the PFC chat.
You should.
PFC chat.
I don't know
Yeah.
if you can handle the PFC.
I think it's
Are you-
worth a shot.
You fucking serious?
Well, you see that
it's me.
awkward thing Corp did? That's the PFC chat 24/7.
What did I do?
That would be your experience.
PFC is just the PonyTonite chat. Team Address
Yeah.
wants to know. Team Address wants to know. Dr. Wolf gets some troll action on his channel. How bad is it on yours with all the pony tits?
To be honest, it's not actually all that bad because
Probably not.
I actually do age restriction on all of my
What?
stuff
You
because
do?
if I do age restriction
Oh,
specifically
come
on the
on.
clop picks.
Really?
Specifically on the clop picks.
Wow.
Because otherwise I could actually get pulled.
Yeah, I was
For
gonna say, isn't it
including
just to cover your ass.
So and because it's actually a more professional thing to do, because we've actually run into some issues where people that some readers know in real life stumble across their readings and they're less than decent in content. So that's something that we concern ourselves with. So if it's something that needs to be age restricted, we keep them age restricted. And I actually have very little problem with trolls, to be honest, when it comes to that sort of thing.
Well, I mean,
I guess
not
it's
to mention,
because I was.
Well, think about it. I mean, Dr. Wolf's audience is completely different than your audience. First of all.
Yeah. My
That's
audience knows what they're getting into with all of the stuff that I put out. So I may have only 1,000 subs. However, all of those subs, I never had a video that went viral. Like all of my videos were on YouTube, and people came across them and they subscribed. So my audience knows what they're here for, knows what I put out.
Right.
And they consume it and they enjoy it, usually. But when it comes to trolling, I don't have any issues with that sort of thing. And if it's something like spam, that's not trolling. So
I mean,
I
I made a video called Why Bronies Clock, and it has like 300,000 views or something, and just ridiculous amounts of comments.
It went viral. So there you go.
Right. So what I've learned is that, like, just fuck it. Like, who cares what people are saying? Like, who cares? Just ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't even pay attention to it. You know,
Exactly.
I sometimes I'll go through and read some, but I mean, you know, I don't take it to bed.
You don't let it get to you.
I don't. You know, like, why? Who
It's
cares,
just things that
you
people
know?
are posting. It's all good.
Right.
Yeah.
Like they don't understand where I'm coming from exactly, and I don't get where they're coming from, right? So there's already this point of confusion.
Different
so.
backgrounds. Yeah.
But
I actually something interesting. I actually have this same perspective with Clopix as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
So you have basically what I bring to the table. I hear like all the time people reading dark fics, reading grimdark, reading all these slice of life fics, all of these things that have professional quality sounds, right? So I feel like as a medium of content, I feel like Clop should have it deserves to have the same amount of dedication and quality put into its content as any grimdark.
Absolutely,
like
no doubt.
You hear
Completely
cupcakes read. You hear it read all the time. You hear about it. Rainbow Factory.
Constantly.
You hear Cheerilee's Garden.
Constantly.
Sweet Apple Massacre. All that shit.
Yeah.
You never hear, aside from like the occasional reader that you come across that has either horrible quality microphone, you don't have background music, you don't have sound effects, you don't have multiple voices.
You don't have like this full production.
Yeah, you don't have the production value. You don't have the production value that a normal fic reading would have.
Right.
And that's something that I feel like I should bring to the table. And it's strange because on one hand, I can read Clopix all day, but I personally can't read dark fics, read grimdark.
I'm the same.
Can't read that.
I'm the same.
That's not
Yeah.
something. That's not something that I can, as my personal preference, stomach, because that's not something that I can see happening.
Yeah.
Whereas the Clop, I see it as
Horse fucking on the
It's
other
funny.
end.
It's entertaining. It's so ridiculous that it's
so
good.
silly that
yeah,
it's
like it's ridiculous that it provides basic entertainment, which is sort of what everyone provides, right? Because on one hand, you think about like your college psychology course, you learn about how humans they have two base instincts. You have violence and you have sex. Right. And these are basically appealing to the two basic
That's exactly what I was going to say.
premises of humans.
Everyone has this this desire or this interest in reading that kind of stuff. Like no matter what the context is, in a sense, or like what it is about. So it appeals to everybody. First of all, in some sense of the word, and like definitely, no doubt.
We went on a bit of a tangent there.
Yeah,
but,
holy fuck.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it was interesting.
We got a few more questions and we're going to wrap things up. FTS57 says, I got a question. Oh, fuck you. What is your favorite creepypasta that you have read? It can be one from the recent or one from past readings.
Oh. Well, I can't say any MLP fanfics because I don't enjoy grimdark or creepypasta stuff from MLP. However, in actual like creepypasta format, I love Been Drowned, anything like old Slenderman mythos, The Rake, Smile Dog, Russian Sleep Experiment. That was a really good one.
Yeah,
really good one.
I gotta make a recommendation here. You ever read Pen Pal?
I've heard of it. I haven't actually read it myself.
Really fucking good. Oh my god! Like when it hits you, it really hits you.
The Cummies
I need to look into that.
Yeah, you should.
But yeah, I enjoy creepypasta. So yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Sam Welser says, "What is the best browser?"
Torch.
I
actually that's a reference to one of my fanfics that I wrote. Basically, I wrote a browser pony plopfic series, and
oh my god!
Basically, it's the ponies. It's browsers like Firefox, Opera, Chrome, as the ponies, and you could find those things like all over the internet. And I decided, you know what? What would it be like to fuck one of these things? And so I wrote it. And one of the characters was Torch, which is actually a Chrome-based browser that has like built-in torrenting, social media, and all this stuff. And so me and Aether actually brainstormed the character for this, and we decided, you know what? We're gonna make her a gamer. Like really fucking hardcore gamer. And so we did. And she has since become one of my favorite characters to write, just because of how she interacts with Anon as a character.
Right.
It's just really fun.
That's awesome.
Torch is the best browser, but I actually use Google Chrome. So
I have to read these fics. That sounds fantastic. That's so
except for Internet Explorer.
Nelson Demiford wants to know, what is the weirdest thing you've ever read, fanfic or not? In your entire life, so you must access all your memories from when you were 1 or before that, all the way till you are now, which is 21.
You see, that's actually an interesting story because I'm making an audio play about it. I am taking the weirdest story that I've ever read, and I'm turning it into an audio play.
Oh my god!
Yeah, the best part is, I only need 4 voices for it. The narrator, Twilight, Anon, and Rainbow Dash. And I have all 4 of them, and they're ready to record. And that's going to be a thing that's going to be coming out.
Damn it, I was going to volunteer.
Well, you do a pretty good Applejack. I mean, your Applejack is fucking, it's king. It's the best I've ever heard. It really is.
But yeah, that's something that I have in the works. So I'm going to say right now, I hope you guys like spiders. And I'll leave it at that.
Okay. Well,
I do like some spiders.
I do like spiders.
Scooter.
So, yeah. Yeah, I think
so, looking back on this, I know that Kate Bug's going to be enjoying this stream. I know that Emo Gak's going to fucking crack up laughing at this part. Goodius is probably going to cringe a bit, but that's going to be it. It's going to be good.
Okay. So Samuel Sir is this fucking guy. What is the worst fan base? What is the worst fan base of all time, excluding the Brony? The Brony.
The Brony.
The Brony.
There's only one Brony.
Sanic.
Yeah.
Sanic.
Yeah, Sanic.
Sanic.
Yeah, Sonic.
I feel bad. I feel bad because Sanic gets so much flack, but it's it's deserved.
It's
I
just
guess
not good.
It's just not.
It's not
good. It's not good.
Like,
It has
we
its
don't
bad
hate
moments.
it. It's just not good. Like, you know.
I have nothing. I have nothing against Sonic games. Sonic 06.
The brand.
Sonic.
Yeah.
The brand. I got no problems with.
Mm-hmm.
People that like it.
All of you
disgusting
vermin.
There are some diamonds in the rough, but,
Yeah, but
I mean,
I know people that I interact with that like Sonic, and that's okay.
Yeah.
It's the fucking Chris Chan tier
Fucking
horrible,
autists, you know, those
fucking
guys. Yeah.
autistic shit
yeah.
that gives them a bad name, and I am horribly. I almost feel sorry because if it wasn't for them, if it wasn't for like the Chris Chan tier stuff, I probably would enjoy their stuff. But it's
I probably would, but
There actually is some really good Sonic fan content out there. You just have to look for it.
There is.
Yeah, I mean, when I was,
and I've seen it.
Look, when I was,
the thing is, I've seen it. I've seen it. It's good. It's just, it's in mountains, upon oceans, upon galaxies.
That's like every fandom, though. I mean, let's really look at the Brony fandom here.
Yeah.
It's pretty deep in Sonic.
I mean,
because I used to be in the Sonic fandom, somewhat, I guess. The Brony fandom when it was young was definitely worse than the Sonic fandom, but
yeah.
There's just tons of shit.
I'll fully admit to being worse than the Sonic fandom when I was
Still
younger.
really fucking bad.
It's still really fucking bad, but it's
they're
not
all
as bad.
fandoms are bad.
Yeah.
All fandoms are bad.
And we're the best
guys,
part of this
what the
fandom.
fuck?
And we're the best part of this fandom.
Why
These
you
guys
guys
right
says
here
something, because
in
we're
this
absolute
call,
shit.
we are the best. There is no one better than us. And yeah,
It's true.
it's true.
Yeah.
So just believe us.
GG.
Okay, last question. AJ, the Mighty Gamer, wants to know, Wooten, have you ever read The Great Gatsby? And if so, what did you think of it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I read it in okay. So I read it in 11th grade. Read it in junior high year.
Yep.
And then we watched the original movie with fucking I can't remember the name of the actors, but it was the original movie from like the 80s, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it. And then they were talking about how they were having a new movie made with Leonardo DiCaprio. I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be so good. And I went to see it, and it was really good. I liked it. It's very good. I like the gifts from it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it was shit. Like
It
usually
wasn't
when
shit.
people build that up, you know,
It wasn't
they're like,
shit.
oh,
It wasn't
bad.
shit. It wasn't shit.
Okay.
That was the joke.
I thoroughly enjoyed everything The Great Gatsby. Just that entire series, because there's so much mystery behind Gatsby, and you hear bits and pieces about it, and you think, huh, is that true, or is that just a rumor? Or you hear that he's in with the mafia, or he played the stock market, and like before the crash of like 29, and became rich from it. And you think that might make sense, because he's got like this huge mansion out in the areas like East Egg or West Egg or something. Really high classy stuff. And it's such a good book. I recommend it. I recommend Great Gatsby and Brave New World to anyone who's wanting to read anything not Pony. Any novels, any old novels. I highly recommend those two. They were just beautiful. I love them. It's beautiful. I'm
Okay,
sorry,
make sure
I
you clean up
gushed.
after
I
yourself
gushed.
there, buddy.
Yeah,
Okay.
really.
Gosh.
Wipe the gay off.
That's okay. That's okay. I guess we'll wrap it up here then. You guys can follow Wooten, of course, all over the internet. Of course, if you're a smart YouTuber, you'll check the description for where you
But
can
no
follow
one
him,
checks those.
which nobody ever
Can I
checks.
follow?
No
I
one
follow
ever does.
Wooten
It's okay.
home.
It's okay.
I follow him home.
Well, I mean, it sounded like you wanted to earlier, but
Oh, God.
That was a mistake. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
in your low whispery voice in your hotel room, waiting for Chris Wooten to say my name.
I'm
Don't forget to browse MLP, guys.
Of course.
I'm fucking everywhere.
Yeah, you can follow him on Twitter, Fanfiction, YouTube. Again, it's in the description, so check that out. I don't feel like saying all of it. And who do we have on next week, Corp? I can't log out because I'm streaming. So
Who do we have on next week?
Yeah.
Well, next week is going to be a very exciting show
Yes.
where we will have a wonderful guest.
Uh-huh.
And that guest's name
Uh-huh.
happens to be
Yeah.
that guest would be called Gumbasa.
Oh,
Okay.
sweet.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gumbasa? You have him?
Okay. Oh, by the way, Sheldog,
Yes.
Sean Webby says hi. He told me to say hi for you.
Who's Sean Webby?
Sean. He's from EQC.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Sean.
But,
I still hate you.
We all
But
collectively
yeah.
hate your.
Also, tell Gumbasa I say hi because I know him. I know him. He's actually going to be in a fic reading that I'm going to be doing pretty soon.
Oh,
Janitor
awesome.
Anon.
That is fantastic.
Janitor Anon. That's going to be pretty
Janitor Anon.
fun. Basically, you watch Futurama, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, Scruffy the janitor.
Oh,
Oh,
my
Basically.
God.
Basically.
Oh,
But
my God.
it's Celestia and like all these war council members they're having like this war plan and Anon's just in there cleaning like all around them while they're doing this plan. It's fucking great. It's gonna be so much fun to read.
Does he touch any of the horses?
He
What's
might
wrong with you, Corp?
He might be.
Corp just.
Well, I mean, Obab Scribbler
Okay.
is going to be Celestia, so I can't say for certain.
Oh, okay. never mind.
She doesn't.
She has a sexy voice. There you go. I mean, to your heart's content.
I
Everybody.
mean, there you
To
go.
your heart's
So,
content.
hope y'all
All right.
enjoyed.
Yeah. Thanks for
Yep.
joining us, guys. Again, next Friday night, 10 p.m. Gumbasa, and don't drink and drive. It's Friday night. Don't be a fucking idiot.
Yeah, don't be an
Watching
idiot
you.
like me.
Don't be
You're
an
not
idiot.
drinking. Are you kidding me?
Don't
They're
be an
fucking
idiot.
dorks.
That's true. They're all just a bunch of nerds. They don't drink.
And underage too.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're leaving. Good night.
Just like
Bye. We're still streaming.